dual beam C.R.O. Dual beam C.R.O. Okay. In a dual beam C.R.O. there are two electron beam produced by the cathode ray tube instead of one. Okay. If the original electron beam leaving the electron gun is split into two separate beams, it is called split beam CRT. If two separate beams are produced from two different independent electron guns, it is known as dual gun CRT. Okay. Then in a dual beam C.R.O., in a dual beam C.R.O., in a dual beam C.R.O., there are two electron beams. There are two electron beams. There are two electron beams produced by the cathode ray beams produced by the cathode ray tube. Instead of one. Okay. In a dual beam C.R.O. there are two electron beams produced by the cathode ray tube instead of one. If the original electron beam leaving the electron, if the original electron beam leaving the electron gun is split into two separate beams. It is called split beam CRT. It is called split beam CRT. Split beam CRT. Okay. And the original electron beam leaving the electron gun is split into two separate beams. It is called split beam CRT. If two separate beams are produced from two separate beams are produced from two different independent electron guns. Okay. It is known as dual gun CRT. It is known as dual gun CRT. The two beams produce two separate sparks of light. The two beams produce two separate spots of light on the fluorescent screen of the CRT These can be used to display and compare to time related waveforms. Time related waveforms. Okay, time related waveforms. Okay. The two beams produce two separate spots of light on the fluorescent screen of the CRT. This can be used to display and compare to time related waveforms. Okay. The double beam C.R.O is very convenient to measure phase difference. The double beam C.R.O is very convenient to measure phase difference. Phase difference. Okay. The two signals the phase differences between which is to be measured are applied to the two channels of the double beam C.R.O. Double beam C.R.O. The same trigger is used for two sweep voltages. The same trigger is used for the two sweep voltages. The phase difference between the phase difference between the two waveforms displayed on the CRT screen can be calculated from the time base if the two sine wave signals if the two sine wave signals having a time period t, capital T, are found to attain the same phase at time t1 and t2 at time t1 and t2 respectively, then phase difference between them phi equal to 2 pi by capital T in bracket T1 minus T2. Okay? T1 minus T2. Next heading. Dual beam C.R.O. In a dual beam C.R.O, there are two electron beams produced by the cathode ray tube instead of one. Okay? Second point. If the original electron beam leaving the electron gun is split into two separate beams, it is called split beam CRT. Okay? If two separate beams produced from two different independent electron guns, it is known as a dual gun CRT. Okay? Next. The two beams produce two separate spots of light on the fluorescent screen of the CRT, which can be used to display and compare to time-related waveforms. The double beam C.R.O is very convenient to measure phase difference. The two signals, the phase difference between which is to be measured, are applied to the two channels of the double beam C.R.O. The same trigger is used for the two sweep voltages. The phase difference between the two waveforms displayed on the CRT screen can be calculated from the time base. If the two sine wave signals having a time period t are found to attain the same phase at time t1 and t2 respectively, then phase difference between them phi equal to 2 pi upon capital T in bracket t1 minus t2. Okay? Next, measurement of voltage, phase and frequency by C.R.O.